Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So last week, Microsoft rolled out their first Patch Tuesday updates for Windows 10 and Windows 11. And for Windows 10, as I posted, and I'll leave that video down below if you'd like to get more info. For Windows 10, the update was KB 5034122. And over and above being released with security and bug fixes, File Explorer changes, a couple of Windows 11 features, Microsoft also said that they were rolling out a now larger news and interests feature. Now, this is something I've been talking about in the last two cumulative updates that have rolled out for Windows 10. And it seems now that the so-called larger news and interests feature is now starting to become more widely available. And I have noticed now that late Friday last week in my region that the larger news and interest feed is now rolling out, and I actually don't think that's larger. I actually think that's quite huge because it takes up basically half of my screen and goes right to the top. So it's basically taken up half of my screen real estate, where previously the news and interest feed was about 2/3 the size of how it currently is. So I don't actually like this new news and interest. I think it's just too big and looking very similar now to what we're getting over on Windows 11. So obviously Microsoft, as I've been posting, is giving Windows 10 a little bit more attention now, and they are pushing out so-called Windows 11 features to the OS. So this so-called much larger news and interests is now becoming more widely available. Now at this stage, I don't see any way to reduce the size of the news and interests. There's no toggle or setting that I have had a look around, and there's no toggle or setting in the settings to actually reduce the size to how it used to be. And the only thing you can do if you don't want to see the news and interests on your taskbar is, as many of you may know, you can just right-click, head to your right-click context menu, and you can just turn off the whole widget or the news and interests if you don't want to see it. But as mentioned, I have been posting on this over the last couple of updates. It has been on a controlled rollout, and just bringing it to your attention in case you were unaware that the news and interest feature is now larger. But I wouldn't say this is larger. I would actually say this is quite huge. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.